another Tuesday, another Twilight Zone recap with me. Today we're doing the episode, The Big Tall Wish. This episode opens with Bully Jackson. He is an aging boxer getting ready for his last big comeback fight. He's friends with this little boy, Henry, which I always think it's weird when adults and children are friends, but it seems like there's no funny business here. Seems. Henry tells Bully that he is going to make a big tall wish, which is a wish so big that it makes even the impossible possible. He is going to wish that Bully wins the fight. Bully, being an adult, is kind of like, eh. But Henry's mom tells Bully that there was once where she needed $15 for rent. I know, $15 for rent. And Henry made a big tall wish and she got a check in the mail for $15. So it seems like she kind of believes, sort of. Sorry if you can hear all the yard work happening. Everybody on my street is doing yard work, and actually I can see my neighbor blowing her leaves into my yard right now. Love it. During the match, Bully is knocked out, and the they're refs in boxing, right? He's like counting down, and when it looks like Bully is about to lose because he's knocked out, all of a sudden the other guy is knocked out and Bully is announced the winner. And while all of this is happening, Henry is at home like hugging the TV, wishing so hard that Bully would win. Bully, instead of being grateful to Henry, which us watching can tell that it was Henry's big tall wish that made him win, or at least, I think he should be grateful to Henry, he's actually pissed. He doesn't believe it. There's no such thing as magic because he's a complete muggle. So, because of that, he is actually back in the fight, knocked out, and he loses. This is an episode that didn't really feel like a Twilight Zone episode. It's centered around a belief in magic or things that we don't understand, which is definitely a Twilight Zone-y element theme, definitely. But it felt like it was more human, like more about human feelings than the supernatural. So while I didn't really like the episode, I get why people would like it. I just prefer the supernatural stuff. This episode also had almost an entirely black cast, which was huge for the time. And so I really appreciate the swings that they took with this episode, like Sterling writing kind of a more human-centered episode, which I say human-centered, but there are a lot of episodes. I mean, all the episodes are human elements. I just mean it didn't feel so supernatural. But I do like I appreciate what he was doing with this episode. I appreciate the big swings that they took. So, this also is an episode that I think could work today. Thank you for listening to me recap another Twilight Zone episode. I love that we can talk about these and have discussions over 60 years later. That is a mark, if not the mark, of a great show. So make sure to subscribe if you want to hear more. I do talk about Twilight Zone episodes every Tuesday.